And welcome to the Freak Show. I'm your host of the most, Big Daddy Bam Bam, and today we are talking about old people. Not those blue hairs that get in your lane, but the old people and how the world treats them. So, as you can imagine, we are going to do the news. Okay, and of course, as you see the scrolling part on here, I do get my stuff from WCYB.com. This one is WCYB.com/news/local/elder check program in Carter County needs more participants. And let's get on with this. Carter County, Tennessee. For the health and social reasons, it's a good thing to check on elderly residents living in your community. In Carter County, it's a service provided by deputies called Elder Care. Carter County seniors lawmen together, SALT as they call it, and the Carter County Sheriff's Office have teamed up to check on the seniors that do not receive regular visits from family or friends. Seniors who opt into this program will receive a weekly phone call or in-person visit from deputies to make sure they are well. Oftentimes in very rural areas, we find someone who has died and no one knew they were dead for a long period of time, said Gray. Past recipients of the program tell the Sheriff's Office they are appreciative of the service. There is just a general sense of reassurance that we've seen, said Gray. Right now, very few elderly people are taking advantage of the service, but they are always looking to expand. You can get a paper copy of a sign-up form from either at Elizabeth Senior Centers or the library, said Gray. We also have an online sign-up form on our website. You can apply for the Elder Care Program by visiting the Carter County Sheriff's Office or fill an application online here, and they do have a link. It is sheriff.cc/home/elder care sign up. So that is the main news story. And as y'all know, I normally only do one news story a freaking day, just because that's the way that I do. I do the things that I care about. You know, there's an old African proverb that says it takes a village to raise a child. Many cities, towns, and areas group together as subcultures, whether it be by class, religion, race, mostly by economic class. Where I grew up in the middle class in our little community around here, one thing was always certain: we respected our elders and we took care of them. Damn sure knowing at any time if you was doing something wrong you was not supposed to be doing, somebody's grandma, grandpa, auntie, uncle, they was going to give you a chase with a belt, switch, or any other primal weapons of their choice. And yeah, you better run. Not necessarily home though, because guaranteed, just as the primary weapons that they had utilized, there was also somebody who utilized some form of communication, whether it be a phone, you know, back in when you had a lot of cell phones, but a phone or word of mouth or something, and it was guaranteed when you got home, a secondary disciplinary action was surely awaited you. And unlike today, there was no trial by jury of your peers. It was a trial by fire, and you respected that. Either you knew right from wrong, or you knew how the hell to get away from doing something right from wrong and not getting caught. Yeah. And it certainly could turn out way more than a few swipes of leather if someone's meemaw or auntie or uncle or something. You know, you said the wrong thing to the wrong person, they get you. Not only was it a physical thing, you know, that they could crack your head, split your wig. You disrespect somebody else's peeps and see what it got you. How about the side of the neck? Come on out the side of your neck if you want to. You know, you might know that lady's name. You might know that guy's name. You damn sure do not call it. It was, you know, Miss Nancy, how are you today? Or Mr. Squeak, how are you today? Go ahead and act like you're your best friend. That was cool. Most of them was. All they cared about was the community. That was their thing. But, you know, you better respect them. You didn't say, hey, Nancy, how you doing? Or, hey, homie, you know, not like today. Yeah. It's kind of like the biker scene, you know, everybody says, get respect. If you walk into a bar and there's a big biker there, you know, all his leathers and everything, you're not going to walk up and act like he's your best friend, put your hand on his leather, put your hand on his shoulder while he's talking to somebody else with a patch on his back. You'll catch a beat down quick. Just like if you was in a courtroom. You're not going to walk in the courtroom, yo, homie, what's up? You're going to say, yes, Your Honor, no, Your Honor, yes or no, ma'am. That was the morals. The morals of every action. That's what we was taught. The morals of every action has an equal and opposite reaction. And those was hard-earned lessons sometimes. Those lessons, that was our saving grace for us young people. They instilled it in us. They gifted it to us. The older generation, that's what they taught us in my generation. Many of the lessons they taught us was, they learned it from their parents. They learned it during the Great Depression or from being sharecroppers, and they learned this is the way you do things. And it was much respect. And as you get older, you learn the respect is not so much, well, I don't want to follow the rules. I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that. It was a history lesson, a word of mouth. Some of the greatest stories I ever heard, my grandmother told me. And it was word of mouth. It was her talking to me, telling me things that wasn't written in no book. Tell me the stories of the soup kitchens. Tell me the stories of how they walked down railroad tracks to pick up coal to heat the house because they didn't have the money to do it. Those are the things we should cherish and not let slide through history, not let just fade away. We're losing the greatest generation every day. And we should cherish them. Instead of having to say they don't get no business and having to do this, that, we should cherish the older generation, our elders. We should respect them, we should cherish them. A lot of countries around the world I've traveled, and everybody says the children are our future and they're our greatest commodity. Well, our older generation be a great commodity too, because they have knowledge and they have lessons and they have experiences that we'll never go through. And we could use that knowledge. So we should take care of the blue hairs. And yeah, I get mad when one of them's in my lane, going 30 miles an hour on the interstate. But if you sit down and just talk to them, they probably know a whole lot better than you do. Sometimes it's just about taking time to get there. So, it's the journey, not the destination. Anyway, until next time, y'all hit me up.
Like and subscribe so you can get your free y'all. And don't forget, hit that bell so you can tell when we are